feels like rendezvous. You know what to do. Keep your love for me only. I get high on you.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another cooking video. It's going to be more like a cook with me kind of video because I'm not really following a recipe. I'm just kind of like concocting something in my head and seeing how it goes. Kind of like what everybody does, I guess. It's basically going to be, well, I have this spaghetti squash that I've had for like a week or two now, so I need to use it. So I'm going to use this. This is going to be like my starch element. And then I'm gonna make like a cream sauce, like a heavy cream sauce with basil, tomatoes, Parmesan, like shredded Parmesan cheese, spinach, and chicken. So again, I'm just pulling this from my head. The first thing we're gonna do is cook our spaghetti squash. I cook mine in the microwave because it's a lot easier and a lot quicker that way. All right, so in order to cook the spaghetti squash in the microwave, I cut it in half. So I'm just gonna do that really quickly. So I cut mine this way. You can cut it vertical or you can cut it like the long way too, but I'm just gonna be scooping all this stuff out and putting it in the pan anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna scoop the seeds out and then put it in a baking dish like this with like an inch of water and stick it in the microwave for like 10 minutes. Check on it, see if it's soft, and then that's basically how you cook it. Okay, so while the spaghetti squash is cooking, I am gonna chop up my chicken to like thin little diced pieces, and then I'm gonna put it in the frying pan with some minced garlic, a little bit of olive oil, and a little bit of butter to kind of like saute together. All right, so in this pan I have about 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, 2 tablespoons of butter, and I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And I'm just gonna let that melt down, and then I'm gonna add in our chicken and put a little salt and pepper on it and let that cook up until obviously it's white in the center. All right, our chicken is cooked. Now I'm gonna add in some cherries salad tomatoes. I think these are called cherry or grape tomatoes. I'm gonna be slicing them in half and just toss them in with the chicken so they can cook down a little bit. Maybe like 10 tomatoes. Literally just like cutting them like this, plopping them in there. Hopefully this turns out good, guys. If it doesn't, then it's a fail. But what can go wrong? Like when you add cream sauce or when you add heavy cream, can really anything taste bad? I don't think so. All right, so that is what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna let the tomatoes kind of soften up before I add in my heavy cream and basil and spinach. I'm gonna add my spinach in before the heavy cream. The heavy cream is kind of like the last step, but I just want these to kind of soften up a little bit. Don't forget that if you are of age, a little white wine, a little red wine while you're cooking, never hurt anybody. I'm gonna toss in some spinach now, just like a handful or 2. That wilts down really nicely. And next step after that is we're gonna add our heavy cream and season it up, add our basil. I'm gonna let the spinach kind of wilt. It does not take long for the spinach to kind of wilt down, so it's good. All right, next we're gonna add some heavy cream in. This is just gonna make everything creamy and delicious. The spinach literally took like a minute to wilt. Here. I'm gonna toss in a couple of fresh little basil leaves. Actually, I should cut these up, huh? I'm just gonna leave these basil leaves whole, small ones at least. Toss them in there. It'd be a good little flavor. It smells so good. These wilt down too, just like the spinach does, so I'm not worried about it. Let this all simmer together. I'm gonna add some garlic powder, some salt, a little crushed red pepper, and some shredded Parmesan cheese, and also a little bit of oregano. First garlic, because garlic is life. Just gonna sprinkle that in. Guys, I don't measure anything. I literally just sprinkle and hope for the best and like taste it and make sure that everything tastes good. A little oregano, a little crushed pepper, not too much, but a little bit for flavor, and a little bit of salt. I'm also gonna toss in some shredded Parmesan cheese just to kind of like thicken it. All right, and I'm gonna let that cook. It smells so good. All right, that's what it's looking like right now. I'm just gonna let that, again, like cook and everything kind of come together for maybe about like 5 minutes or so. And then I'm gonna throw in my spaghetti squash. All right, guys, so it should look something like this. It's like really bubbly. It's gotten thicker. The color's kind of changed because everything's just like melded together. It smells so good. All right, I'm gonna scoop out my spaghetti squash and add it to this pan, and then it's done. All right, Eddie's about to try it. He already said he doesn't think he's gonna like it because he's just that picky.
Scrumptious.
You like it?
Not bad.
Shook. So hard to please.
Good.
It's good. I like.
The chicken's bomb.
You don't like the squash. We don't like squash. All right, let me try it quick before my camera shits the bed. Really good. All right guys, that's the end of the video. Let me know if you end up trying this recipe. It's not really a recipe. Trying whatever I just made. Let me know if you did. I love you guys all so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.